You be all right?
Yeah, thank God.
Who's all involved?
Just her.
It was just me.
I just pulled over and called 911. So.
What happened?
I was trying to drive home. I live on Shaler, I live off Shaler. Go up that way, and I live at Burgess Court. And I couldn't see because I was trying to drive home, and the car is coming this way with the brights on.
Okay. What's hurting you?
Nothing's hurting me, sir.
Okay.
Nothing not hurt at all or anything?
No, nothing hurts. Nothing's hurting at all.
Okay.
The only thing that's hurting is I live the next. So you keep going straight, and the left turn is my neighborhood. Okay, sir.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you? Or is it in your car?
It's in the car.
Okay. Where were you coming from?
Do you know where the New England Club is?
Yeah, down Anderson?
Yes, I was coming from there.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No, sir.
No alcohol at all?
No, sir.
Okay.
Charlie 593 Robert
How do you think that happened?
That is pretty amazing.
Which way was she going?
I think she was coming this way because if you look at the damage, if you get around the back of the car, she backed into that pole. This pole. She was coming this way. She was headed eastbound. The back end hit this pole. It swung around and threw it up there.
Because there's a headlight on the other side of my cruiser, and I'm all the way behind the engine.
That must have flung when it spun, I guess. She had to hit it from that side. See the impact. But there's a pole right in the center of that trunk. When you get over there, there's a mark.
You already called 31?
Said you called yourself 31, Herbert?
Advising the car is going to be stuck on the pole about 10 foot in the air. Nose down and back of it up. Oh, come on back here with me. I'll get you started on a statement, okay? I'll sit right back here.
Is this?
Yes.
May I just Can I please get my phone and my belongings?
Yeah, before it gets towed. So what we're going to do is get it off the pole because of the way it's sitting. It's not very safe to get in or to really be around it because if that car slides off the pole, that can be really bad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But yeah, we'll get that out for you before you go, okay? Let me get this paperwork. I'll get you started here just a second.
May I get my belongings right out from the car before it gets towed away?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
51, can you ride?
No, it's a Accord.
A Ford Fusion, maybe?
Accord? Honda? A Honda Accord?
Oh, Ford. Oh, okay.
So she's sideways when she comes across this driveway.
Yeah, because there's two tire tracks front and rear.
Yeah.
It keeps spinning and she backs into the pole, then it comes this way, makes another rotation the other way. So it was a hell of a ride.
I can't believe she's not hurt.
I can't hear. She hits it with the front, she's hurt. She backed into it though. Square. That still threw her for a freaking loop.
There's a tail light, and I don't know if it's a different tail light, but
there's one over there too, in the road.
about where that car is behind my cruiser, there's a tail light in the road there. With a bunch of glass and rode.
So she bounced off the road way back there, and then rode the ditch line maybe. And
Well, she had to hit something to bust that taillight. Like it's the entire full light.
the whole light flung out. You don't think that this spin right here was violent enough to throw it all the way down there? That's a fling.
That's a hell of a fling, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a Ford, apparently. Where did that taillight come from? Is it out of this car?
Oh God, here we go. It is. She's fine. She's fine. She's not hurt. She's not hurt. She's not hurt. Okay. She's not hurt. Settle down. She's in the back of the police car over there. Okay, so go ahead and just pull up there, up around the 25-mile-an-hour sign. Okay, and turn your car off. Okay, she's not hurt. All right, she's completely fine. Okay, just go pull up there and turn your car off and settle down. Okay. This mom?
I think so.
Yeah. Point 19.
I don't smell it. Her pupils, size, her speech is terrible.
Like foreign language speech or like?
No, she's like a bitter tongue or something. Like, I don't smell anything.
We want to cross that off the list before we.
Yeah.
Pictures are done. 31's coming. There's a tail light from this car, probably 20 yards behind my view, in the middle of the road.
I heard something right.
But I don't know. I went down probably 50 yards and passed the tail light and didn't see any crash.
She came in backwards into that.
Well, yeah. So she went off the road right at the backside of the squad, was sideways across the driveway, hits the ditch, rides the ditch sideways, hits the pole, she's spinning there, hits the pole, flips her around again to the point of where she's at now, suspended.
We'll get her out and check her real quick.
What's your name, ma'am?
Cindy.
What is it?
Cindy.
Okay, what's your daughter's name? Carol. Okay.
Yes.
How old is Tara?
She's 20.
20?
Yep,
Okay.
underage, and I know she's been drinking tonight.
Okay.
Or at least I assume she has.
Okay. Okay. So the other officer is actually about to make sure she is not intoxicated, or at least, check.
I suspect she is, so let's make sure.
Okay. Where's she coming from right now?
She said she went to dinner with a co-worker.
Okay. Does she live at your house, I guess?
She does.
Okay.
I live Station Shaler Ridge,
Okay.
First Street in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Her boyfriend just called me and he said, "Is Sarah home?" I was sleeping. And I looked at her location, half asleep, and I was like, "Yeah, she's home." And I hung up the phone and I looked at the location again, and it was like right here, and I was like, "No, she's not home." And so I'm like, "Oh my God," and I just threw my shoes on and I drove up to this.
Okay. She's completely uninjured, okay?
Okay.
How? I have no idea. I have not a clue. But she is completely uninjured, okay? The other officer's going to make sure she's not intoxicated.
Okay.
We're going to figure that part out.
Okay.
Once that part's figured out, then we're going to deal with the car. She's going to get a citation to bare minimum for failure to control, okay? And then she'll be, depending on the outcome of the intoxication portion of it, she'll be released to you right now. If not, she'll be taken back to the police department, processed for OVI, and then released at a later time tonight, okay? So if let's say that's the route that ends up going, are you going to be able to come pick her up from the Union Township Police Department?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she the only vehicle? Her single vehicle? Does she?
Yep, she's the only vehicle. She went off the road down where the ambulance is, into the ditch, hit the first utility pole, spun her around, and stuck the car where it is now.
This ambulance or somewhere down here?
See where this truck is in the driveway?
Yes, sir.
There's an ambulance on the other side of that.
Okay.
Okay, here's your tissues real quick.
Thank you, sir.
You just have to pack it. All right, here I got a question for you. All right.
Yes, sir.
So your speech is something wrong with your speech? Is there something typically wrong with your speech? Do you typically like have problems pronouncing words or anything?
No, sir.
All right.
I just get an anxiety.
Are you on any sort of medication?
No, sir.
You have consumed no alcoholic beverages whatsoever?
No, sir.
Okay. When's the last time you have consumed an alcoholic beverage?
Sir.
When's the last time you... Yeah, he's talking to it. He's talking to it.
Okay, sir.
So, when's the last time you have consumed an alcoholic beverage?
Last Saturday.
Okay. But you're on some no prescription medication or other drugs that you take at all?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have you do is step out here for me. Just stay right there. Kind of put your back straight here. I'll just put your back directly there. All right. Let me do here. You see the tip of my pen? See the tip of my pen right here? Okay. What I'm gonna have you do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes only without moving your head, okay? Just go ahead and look up here. See up here? Follow my pen without moving your head, please. Don't move your head. Okay. So what you're gonna do is follow this pen with your eyes only without moving your head. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Head up here. Head up here. Look up. Look straight ahead. Okay. Alright, I think your mom is that your mom? Is that her? Is that her?
Can we
You can speak
go
with
see her, sir,
Yeah.
please? What?
I'll say she suspects she's been drinking. Yeah.
What happened? Are you drunk? Is she drunk? No, sir. Do you see how many guys on this road, Mom? I was coming down this road to come home. Come on.
I'll give you the other two in a second. She'll start to flip out over there.
Away from home, Mom. You're not 6 minutes from home. You're 2 seconds from home.
No, I was at the lights.
Hey, Mom, can I talk to you here real quick? All right. Here, come on back over here. We'll finish up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Starting to get pretty agitated there. I wanted to come over and talk to you. Is that how she normally acts? When she's drinking? Okay, but that's not how she acts when she's sober. Okay. Does she have any speech impediment or anything? No? Okay, so she's talking just like me and you when she's sober. But the speech she has right now, that's slurred and diluted.
All right, Terry, let's go ahead and take a step away. Just one step towards me. Stop. Okay. All right, what I have you do is place your right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe. All right? Can you do this now for me? Keep your hands onto your side. Hands onto your side. And your foot, straight line, heel to toe. See how your feet are? They're not heel to toe. You need to stand heel to toe. You know what I mean by that? Like this?
Yes, sir.
Can you do that for me?
About time is this.
What's that?
I said I have no balance.
Okay. Well, it's not so much a balance test, it's a divided attention skill test, okay? So the first part of that is standing with your foot heel to toe in a straight line with your hands down to your side. All right. Try to remain in that position, try to instruct you otherwise, okay?
Yes, sir.
So what I have you do, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps. You're going to count out loud with each step. Your first step will be with your back foot, which would be your left foot. You understand?
Yes,
You're
sir.
going to take that left foot, place it in front of your right foot, heel to toe. It'll be count out loud. Step like 1, 2, 3, until you get to 9, okay? When you get to 9, what you're going to do, when you get to 9, you're going to keep that front foot down, which will be your left foot. And you're going to turn, just like I'm showing you here. Place your right foot back in front of your left foot, heel to toe, and walk back another 9 heel to toe steps, counting out each step. 1, 2, 3 until you get to 9. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead and begin.
1,
Keep your hands on your side, please.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Better than mine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right. What I'm going to have you do is place your feet together for me. Keep your hands down to your side. I want you to remain in that position until I instruct you otherwise. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. When I instruct you to, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your left or your right foot. You choose what foot it is you want to raise. The foot you choose to raise needs to be 6 inches off the ground. You have your toe pointed outward, just like this. Keep your hands on your side. You're going to point it out and count out loud for me. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, until I tell you to stop. You understand? If you happen to set your foot down at any point during the count prior to me telling you to stop, you're going to pick up the same foot and continue counting from where you left off. You understand?
Yes,
Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, sir.
All right. Just 1 second. All right, go ahead and begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
Gotta raise it up. 6 inches off the ground, please. Your foot's not even off the ground.
Sir, can I... 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000.
We're going to stop there, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on back here for me. Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Stand right here, boy.
Yes, sir.
Just stand right here and put your back to the car and face me again. All right? See you tip my pin? I follow you tip my pin with your eyes only, without moving your head. You understand? Up here. Up here. Just up here. See, I'm up here. Yeah, I'm up here, okay? Okay, hold still here. Don't move your head. So look, keep your head straight for me. So I'm looking for something very specific, okay? So you have to keep your head straight ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Do me a favor here. See you tip my pin? I want to have you follow this for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Following, I'm following, okay? Following him. Following. Here, down, around, you follow it? Okay, just have a seat there for me. Oh yeah, yeah. You smell it? Okay. I can't smell it. It's okay. They got maximum, absolutely. Onset, Of course, she's not really following very well.
I saw all said to the left side.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, it's like, I don't know. I mean, definitely she's gonna go. Want to turn one of those people. You know, HGN, I don't know if she's just not following, if she's messing with it or what, but it's like it's not completely consistent with each of the cars.
Do we know who she is?
Yeah, she's been imported.
She is in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
The car was not last time I checked.
I ran the tag, so Mom said that she has no speech impediment. She does not talk the way she's talking right now. She talks, you know, me and you do when she's sober. Mom says she's 100, you know, absolutely intoxicated. That's how she acts when she's intoxicated.
Okay.
Mom said she went out to dinner with a coworker. Doesn't know where she went for dinner. Other than that, that's kind of where I'm at with Mom.
She's 20. She's not even 21, so she's had anything that's going to be going over per se. I'm probably going to have Jess come back and take her in. I'm not positive this fall off. I mean, I don't have that either. Alright, so you're going to step out here for me real quick. Alright, just make sure you're diabetic or epileptic.
No, sir.
No head injuries. You didn't
No,
hit your
sir.
head during the crash.
No, sir.
Okay. You have anything wrong with your back, feet, legs, ankles?
No, sir.
No prior injuries?
No, sir.
Okay. Anything wrong with your hands, arms, shoulders, elbows?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, what I'm going to have you do is I am going to place you in arrest for OVI. You're on something, which is definitely contributed to the crash, and you shouldn't be driving at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in handcuffs. I'm going to take you back to our police department and have you submit to a chemical test, either being breath or urine. We'll decide that here in a minute. So what I'm going to do is have you turn around, place your hands behind your back for me. Go ahead and place your handcuffs. Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
No, sir.
All right, go ahead and let go of your wrist there.
I have my napkin in my hand, sir.
Your what again?
I have my napkin in my hand, that's all, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and bring this arm around. Gotta turn your arm that way. Turn your hand that way. Alright, are those too tight on you?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me go ahead and lock them. Alright. Those are still pretty loose, but you have very small wrist, okay? So I'm not gonna, put two pair of handcuffs on you or do something real tight. Just don't try to get out of them. I'll have you go ahead and have a seat there for me.
Can I have this in my hand?
What's that again?
May I have my napkin in my hand, sir?
Yeah, that's fine. You keep it.
Thank you.
Watch your head. Watch your head. I'm gonna do one more thing here real quick before we go.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you follow along here with me, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court, in a court of law. You have the right for a lawyer to talk to a lawyer for advice and have him or her with you present during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, hire a lawyer. Won't be afford it for you. Probably just inquire questions if you so desire. If you can decide, you can decide to answer questions and exercise these rights and not answer my questions at any time or make any statements. You understand?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So your mom's here.
Yes, sir.
So she's going to be here with the vehicle. She's in Grace Towing has your vehicle. She'll be able to get whatever content.
Can I talk to her?
Are
Am I
you?
able to talk to her?
Yeah. Are you?
I'm her mom's boyfriend.
Okay, yeah.
I've been with him for 2 years.
Okay, yeah. Come on up. You're fine.
You're fine. Cool.
Tara?
So, what do you guys do? Are you taking this to the station?
Yeah. So I'm going to take her back to the station. I have a form I got to read her. Offer her probably a urine test, which will test for drugs and alcohol. She can take it, refuse it, whatever it is. I'll read her the consequences. Typically, what it is, if you refuse, it's a year suspension. If you test positive, which won't be immediately because it'll be a urine test, you'll have a 90-day suspension once that results come back and it's reported to the BMV. After that, you'll be released to mom or you or whoever from the police department. and you could go home from there. So she doesn't have any priors or anything like that. So there's no obligation to incarcerate her, no reason really. So other than that, if you have an attorney she wants to get a hold of or whatever, you could give her the number or whatever it is if you want to seek legal counsel. But I have to get the test in with a certain amount of time frame. It'd be relatively probably within the hour at least.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I understand.
So she could have counsel and talk to them or whatever. We're still kind of operating in that time frame. But yeah, other than that, let's see if I can. An hour, we can release her to you guys.
I actually work with brother.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, yeah, he knew that. The department.
Will you take this? This, we take
The
this.
tissue.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, where am I nose? Please.
We're gonna take off here. You have 19 minutes. Say what? We're gonna have her 19 minutes back at the PD for your sample.
Okay.
What all we need here?
Everything's done. I'll handle the crash part of it. He's deputy now, right?
Yeah. What's his
Butler. So, I'm sure he just told her not to do anything.
I figured. I figured all that was. Mom says she might get amped up, but is she coming to the PD?
That's all we call her.
Okay.
So I can let her know if you want to call her.
Yeah. Is that her right there?
Yeah.
Ma'am, if you guys want to head on up to the police department, that way, you'll be waiting in the parking lot, but I'll be able to release her to you as soon as I get done. So she has a copy of the traffic citation. I set the court date out until next Friday. If you need that changed, assuming you'll obtain counsel at some point in time, they could always try to get that amended or change the day. But as of right now, it's January 6th at 8:30 a.m. down at Claremont County Municipal Court.
Okay.
Address is on there. Date and time's on the citation. She's going to be charged with the OVI. Basically, upon my observations of her sobriety test, she did submit to a urine test, so that'll be sent off for analysis. Once we get that back, there could be another charge added, just based upon if she's over the per se limit, drugs or alcohol, whatever comes back in that analysis.
What would that additional charge then be? Do you know?
It would just be, it's a subsection of the OVI law. There's penalties of different sections and things, but the court will sort that out in defense and, prosecutor will figure out
So
what
how
to
many
do.
charges at the moment is she?
Right now, she's legal with 2. So she has a failure control, which is failure control motor vehicle,
Yeah.
and then the OVI. So that's what makes that a mandatory court appearance. So she does have to be at court next Friday.
Okay.
So she has a copy of the form I read her about the consequences of testing over refusing.
Okay.
She has that with her, the ticket. I gave her a small piece of paper with a crash report number on it. It has my name, badge number, report number. So you could turn that into your insurance company or whoever needs that report number. You have that available. Plus you get a copy of the whole report, videos, pictures, and all that stuff from our records section, later next week.
And then her car is going where?
So it's at Gray's Towing, which
Is
is
that
right
on
there in
Mount
Mount Carmel.
Carmel?
Yep.
Okay.
Right top of the hill. So did you get your purse? I think it's still set. So don't leave it. I'll get your
No,
purse.
sir.
I'll get it. I got it. I'll get it good for you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Yeah. So the car, there's no hold on the car. It's a first offense. You're the owner. So you can do whatever it is you want to do with the car at this point. There's just nothing that we need the car for. It's not being impounded or held for evidence or anything. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do with the car. It's, not.
In my phone.
I believe that's in there as well. Let me go grab that for you real quick. And then,
Taking it.
yeah, is your phone in there?
I do have the phone.
Oh, you have the phone? Cool.
Somebody brought that.
That's your first there.
Thank you, sir.
And other than that,
Where is you said there's a piece of paper.
So-
Small.
so this is the one that has my name, badge number, and report number.
Okay.
That's the piece of paper that we read this here, and then it's based on the back, it just gives the consequences of testing or refusing. So right now, none of those are in place. She has a valid license right now.
She does.
She does. She can legally drive. If she refused, she would have been suspended tonight, but she didn't. So she did test,
Okay.
did submit to a urine test, which we'll send that off. once the analysis comes back with whatever the results will be, then we would go back into here and put down, like, you know, if it's alcohol or, you know, a per se limit over here, we would mark these boxes as to what that would be, and then the suspension that would correspond with that would be right here, which is the first, no priors. If she does test over the per se legal limit, it'd be 90 days. It'd be a 90-day suspension.
And I think the officer at the scene said something about with her being underage, of the limit being lower.
So yeah, so being under 21, even if she's 18, but she's not the legal age to consume alcohol, the threshold is a lot lower than it is for like a .08. So here's a copy of the traffic ticket, and there's the OVI. Just like so, there's kind of.
And they didn't do any breathalyzer at the scene, right? I know they did a sobriety test, and I was standing there for that.
Yeah, we did that. So that's what the A1A portion is. So when an officer goes out and gives her sobriety, they make an arrest. That's the section they're going to go with is A1A.
Okay.
Now, if there was like she did test, they say she gave a breath test today. She didn't, but if she did, there'd be another subsection. So there'd be like, you know, A1A and another 451119 section as well.
Okay.
And the fair control is down here. So that fair control is just minor misdemeanor. It's pay, you can pay it out. But that's the court date, time, address is right there. 4430 Strat 222 Vegas. Which is just on 32. If you kind of go down the hill, you'll pass the Main Street exit. There'll be like the signs for the sheriff's office. You'll take that exit and kind of follow the signs of the sheriff's office, which is right next door to the courthouse.
Okay. And who found her? Do we know who ended up?
We got a couple calls on it.
Okay.
One I think was a homeowner that said that she had crashed in their driveway, and another guy pulled up.
Right.
I guess he passed the crash.
Okay.
And I don't know what state she is, and we kind of comprehend everything. We kind of discussed the severity of the crash and how lucky she is.
Yes.
If it was a foot or so either direction, that passenger compartment was all your airbag, everything worked. You know, airbags worked, your seatbelt was on, you know, but it was. When I pulled up, I thought it was a fatal, and before I came here, I was with the State Patrol for 21 years, and that looked like a fatal to me. I thought for sure that was not going to be good. And when I saw you standing there in the driveway, I'm like, well, thank God. You know, that's great. You were standing there. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
She's been very polite and cooperative the whole time, you know, so it's just, well, you'll get past this, and it'll be handled.
Sir?
Yeah.
May I get my belongings out of the car, please, sir?
So you could go up to Grace towing her belongings, I believe.
Yes, sir.
So, there's no hold on the car. So at any given time, you could go up to the car. She's the owner, so you guys can go get anything out of the car, but just you probably have to settle up with Grace before that, just financially.
Yes, sir.
But, yeah, there's no hold on any of the contents of the car. You could have at any given time that they're open and allow you access to the car. You can get your stuff out.
Thank you, sir.
We'll take care of that first thing in the morning.
Okay. Well, yeah, they'll probably make you wait till Monday, like business hours. If they're not, you just get a hold of them. Do you have their number?
No,
Okay.
sir.
I'll get it. Yeah.
All right, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hey, be careful, okay? Take care. All right, be careful now, all right?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
Appreciate you.
Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you very much.